Joolse here from Joolsedesigns at JT Creations. So here we have an envelope that's been decoupaged with napkins. It's been stamped, it's been coffee dyed, coffee stained, sorry. A little bit of gesso. I'm just trimming that off. And this is to go in my winter days album, and pansies are a winter flower, and I just thought the colours went really well, and I'm looking for a page that I can put this on, and I think it will go either on, not that one, I think it will go on this one, because it will sit over there, so it will sit in there. That will be a tuck spot, and that will lift over. I think it probably can go, it could, if you wanted it to go in that way, or you can sit it in a pocket, whichever. Anyway, so these envelopes are just small, cheap envelopes that I picked up at a pound shop. They're 6 by 3.5. So it's not the 6x4 cards, it's a little bit smaller, and they're just well, they're just called letterbox. I think they were £1 for 50. So what I did was I prepared some this morning. This one has been gessoed only with a little bit of coffee over, sorry, it's been gessoed first with a little bit of coffee over the top. This one has no gesso on it, it's just been coffee stained, and the coffee is just, it's just that, and I just spray it on and then I let it dry. So what I am going to do is I am going to stick these little bits down here. Because sometimes when they get a little bit wet, they, well, you can see they warp a little bit, which is fine. It just makes them look more old, more vintagey. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to splash some colours on it. You can see where I've done, I think yeah, these were the two I used. It's just the distress stains. You can use the inks and just put the inks on the your mat. I've got like a clear silicone mat. So that was Stormy Sky and Faded Jeans. But I've also got Tea Dye and Bundled Sage. So this is what I'm going to use. So this is the Bundled Sage, and I just slap it on. Now these I've had for ages. And I'm just going to put a little bit of water, and we'll go with the coffee dyed one first. And we'll see. And it's just that I've chose those colours because they seem to be to match the colours that's in the journal. Okay, and I'm just going to try a little bit of Stormy Sky, just a little bit of blue. I'll not do the other one because it's a bit turquoisey. So, and if you want to mix them, you can and you really should dry in between, but I'm not that bothered. Most of it's going to get covered up anyway. Okay, so we'll leave that over there to dry a little bit. And I think I'm going to get the, I think I'll need to, and I'm going to try some, oh no, I thought the postman was coming, he's not. I'm going to try some oxide antique linen. And the oxides work a little bit differently. Now this is the gessoed and coffee stained one. And I don't, sometimes I do them all sort of like the same. I'm not that bothered. I'm just experimenting really, just playing about. All I know is that I want sort of like beiges, pale greens and blues, and I'll be quite happy with that. And we'll wipe that up, and normally I would use a book page or something to wipe that up. And what I am going to do is I am going to quieten the video down because I'm going to dry these off. Okay, and that's me back. So we've dried them off a little bit, so I am going to put some more on. This one, I think I'll go for the greeny turquoisey blue. This is the Faded Jeans, and I think we'll have a little bit of the Bundled Sage in it. And mop this up a little bit with this. I quite like that. I think I might put a little bit of tea dye on it though. Although this looks a bit green, it's not. Tea dye is normally like a peachy colour, so I think I might just in fact what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe that away, and I'm going to get tea dye. That's, to me, is tea dye. Yeah, and we'll just mop. I mean, it's already got the coffee stain, which is a tea coffee style colour anyway. But that, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quieten the video and speed it up and dry these off. Okay, so now I'm looking at the and I quite like that because it's a little bit brighter than the winter journal, but I quite like it. And normally I would tear these, but I've just been cutting them. They just do exactly the same. So we'll put that one there, and I think we'll have this one. That 2 seconds. Right, that's me back. There was somebody at the door. Okay, so where was the one I was cutting out? I must have taken it downstairs with me, or have I? Right, now that none of that goes with that. And none of that goes with that. But that does. So I think we'll have the little badger down there. I think we'll have the rabbit there. We'll take we'll have that there, and right. I'm just going to go and see if I can. I've found it. I've found it. Okay, I think we'll have that. All right, I think we'll have them there. And what I'm doing is I'm taking this navy blue one out. And this is one of the reasons I am using scissors and not so I'm going to do that like that. And we'll have that one there like that. I think that's it. I think we'll have this behind the rabbit. Yep, perfect. And just okay. I was just checking my phone. I keep getting messages. I'm expecting my grandson. I've not seen him for a wee while. He's been at university. So he's my oldest boy's son. So they're away on holiday. And he didn't want to go because he had stuff, obviously. When you're at uni, you've got other things than going on holiday with your mum and dad. But I think he might be regretting it because they went to Thailand. And they've been having a whale of a time. So he came up to Scotland to see they are originally from Scotland. So he's got like 2 grannies up here and uncles and aunties that he's quite close to. So right, so I think that's it. So what I did with that one, I did some stamping first and then I did that, but I'm going to put this on first. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do this one, and I'm using gel medium, Pretty Gets Gritty. The reason I'm using it is because it needs using, and all I do is I just put that, just make sure, oh, it's the wrong way, so we'll be putting this one on first. And then I just put that on. And if it goes over the edge, it goes over the edge. And it may wrinkle the napkin up a little bit, but that's fine. I'll just put that over there for now. Okay. And before I stick that down, I just want this. Okay, so the edge of the napkin's on that, I can see it. And what I'm going to do is I've got just a little pokey tool here, and I'm just scraping that edge away. If it leaves little dots of it, that's fine. And there we are. So we've not got that. Must have been on the print. And we'll just turn that over. I'll do some stamping on the back. I'm not doing any decoupage. I did on that one, but I'm not with this one. So we've got that, so we'll leave that dry. And put this here. And normally I would use just a watered down glue, you know, Mod Podge PVA glue, something like that. But I'm using this one because it does need using, and I'd got it out because I'm going to transfer some into a pot to take out to Cyprus with me. And we'll put that there. Well, when you see this, I will be in Cyprus, although this is, it's still 2023. I do my videos in advance. And we'll do this one right up at the edge. And again, we'll just put that over. If you don't want to, just leave it dry and then cut it off. Sometimes I do, just depends. Sometimes I go over with a you know, an emery board as well, and because it can be a little bit rough, the decoupage and the glue, if you want it to stay rough, then just leave it. If not, just rub an emery board. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go away and I'm going to dry these. I can't dry them too much with the heat gun because the medium gel may bubble, but I will be back when it's all dry and then we'll do some stamping. Okay, all right, so I'm back. So these are dry. Obviously I didn't put anything on the back. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stamp them. And I've got a script stamp here, and the bottom part of it just looks like an address. So I'm just going to use an archival watering can. So it's like a dark grey. And just put that there. And there we are. On the other one I did blue, but this one I'm just and we'll just put that there. And there we are, and I've got some stamps. And we'll put this one here. And this one. And I've just picked them because they're blue stamps, so they're and I think what we'll do is we'll do some vintage photo. And I'm just going to dot this randomly, not and this is what I did. Okay. Yep. And again, I'm just using vintage photo. I'll put a bit here. And we'll open that. And again, we'll put a bit here. And I think I had another one yet. This one. And I'm just using black archival for this one. Oh, yep. Okay, and I've got around postage. And I'll put those over there because they need washed. Now what I think I might do is I might put in, the last time I did some of these I put gilding on them, but what I'm going to do is I've got some blue See, that one's not too this one's not metallic, so I'm just rubbing it around the edges. And I think we might do a different colour with this one. I think we'll do this one. And this is the turquoise. I just wondered if it had a different name, but no, just turquoise. And this one is metallic, so it gives that metallic. Around the edges, and I'm just going to rub it in just in parts. And we'll do a little bit on this one as well. And just stinge your fingers for a few hours. I'll try a little bit of this around the edge. Now this is the Cadence finger wax. And this is the green gold. And I don't know whether you can, I think you can see it. I'm not being too, got it stuck in my nails. So we've got that, and I think we'll put a little bit on this one as well. And I think that's enough. I don't want to do too much. think I've got visitors. So I think what we'll do is we'll leave it there. So I'm quite pleased with them. So that was the one I did offline, and I did a stamp. These two I put a stamp on. I just got them online. And did some decoupage. And yeah, I think they look quite nice. So I think we've got them. So I hope you get something out of this. And you can use any type of white envelope. You can use the long ones, you can use the square ones. You can use recycled envelopes, anything. I just have these and they need using up, and I was just looking for things to take out to Cyprus with me, and I thought, well, I'll do some of them. So I will see you in the next video. Bye.